welcome to my YouTube channel. So continuing the start series, I hope that you already have watched my previous session where I have talked about mean versus median versus mode, right? We have seen that how basically we can calculate the values of mean, median and mode given the data and what's the intuition behind the same, right? So if you remember, at the very end of the session, I have talked about this one question and I have said you that can you tell me which is better to report. Now in this video, the agenda is to discuss that at what scenarios it would be better to report mean and at what scenarios it would be better to report median. Let's take this example. Here I am having 7 salaries starting in the range from 28,000 and ending with 40,000. Okay. Now here if you will observe, if I'll try to calculate the mean and median and will try to show you one thing and then we will do little bit change in the terms of the salaries and then I'll try to again show you the mean and median of that. I want to came to a conclusion, but I don't want to say directly the conclusion because I want to show you, I want to make you understand so that you will be able to automatically make the conclusion on your own, right? So what I will do, I'll just open my PDF. Here, I just copied down all the salaries which I have just mentioned in the PPT, right? What I will try to do here, first of all, I'll try to calculate the mean of the same. Now, I'm having calculator with me, okay? So what I will try to do, I'll just adding all these values. I think we have 7 values. So first of all, to calculate the average, we need to add these numbers, right? So I'm having 28,000 plus I'm having 34,000 plus I'm having 33,000 here plus I'm having 37,000 here plus again I am having 33,000 plus I am having 40,000 plus again I am having 40,000. Okay. So this is coming out to be 2,45,000 divided by 7. If there is some calculation mistake, please see that. But here I just want to give you one intuition which is really important for me to make you guys understand. So I'll try to divide it by 7 to calculate the average and this is coming out to be 35,000 for me. Okay. Now what is the median? Now we all know because we already have understand that to calculate the median value, first of all, we need to sort this data. So what I will do, first of all, I'll try to sort this in ascending order. So I will be able to get 28,000 as the very first, followed by I will be having 33,000 as the second one, 33,000 again because it is two times. After that, I will be, so this is done, this is done, this is done. After that, I will be having 34,000 is the next smallest value. After that, 37,000 is the next smallest value. And after that, I will be having 40,000 two number of times. So 40,000 is there two number of times. And now I know that the value of n is 7 because it's an odd number. So I can directly leave 3 values on the left side, 3 values on the right side, and the middle one is my median. So now here if you will observe, this I left, this I left. So here I am able to get the value of the median as 34,000. Perfect. So this is something that I was able to get as 35,000. And I would say this is something which I will be able to get as the median. Here you can observe one thing, which is that both the values of mean and median are approximately same only. I can't see much difference here. So by saying that, in this particular case, I can report more or less both of them. I can choose either mean or median. But here is the thing which I want you guys to now note. What I will do here is that now I'll try to make a little bit change here. Here if you will observe, there is no as such outlier present inside my data. And that's why you are seeing that the values of mean and median are approximately same. But what if in these salaries, I will make an addition of an outlier? Now I hope everyone knows what is an outlier. Now what I will do, I'll take the same numbers, but instead of writing at the last one 40,000, I will change it to maybe 400,000. 38,000 means the value is 4 lakh. Now, every other value is in the form of a thousands, but this value is in the form of a lakhs. Same scenario I am talking about. Let's try to now see the intuition behind that. I am saying, obviously this seems to me as an outlier. Now, what I will try to do, I'll try to again find out the mean and median for this changed value. So what is the mean, by the way, now? So what I'll do, I'll again add these numbers. Now my numbers are 28,000 plus 34,000. You can try to calculate at your home as well. 33,000 plus 37,000 plus 33,000 plus I'm having 40,000, right? Plus now I will be having 4 lakh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Divide by 7. So here I am getting some number which I can show to you. This is, I don't know whether it's visible or not, but I'm just reporting here when I'm adding as an outlier that number. So I'm adding one outlier as a last value, which was 400,000 instead of which was initially I was having as 40,000, right? Now I'm getting a value of mean, which is the again addition of all those 7 numbers divided by 7, which I'm getting as 86428.57143 to be very precise. Perfect. This is the mean which I am getting. What is the median value at that point of time? Obviously, when you sort this data, at that point of time, instead of having this 40,000 at the end, now you will be having 400,000 at the end. So can I say that the middle value which I have, which is 34,000, will remain same? So what I am saying is that median value is as of now 34,000 only. Perfect. This is what I am getting. So with addition of this outlier, I can clearly see that mean impacts a lot. There is a lot of impact. Mean impacts a lot. There's a lot of impact whenever there is an outlier in a data. Mean value will heavily impact because here you are calculating the average of a number, whereas median impact is quite low. So what I want to say here is that this is commonly asked question as well in an interview, that whenever you have encountered an outlier, mean is more robust to outlier or median is more robust to outlier. Now what can be your answer? Here we can clearly see that mean affect a lot and median impact is quite less. So always remember, even when you are doing a data imputation, means whenever you want to replace some null value or some missing value with mean or median, always try to see that whether your data contains an outlier or not. If there is an outlier, always do that replacement or the imputation part with the median. And if your data is not having as such outliers, you can do with mean as well. Okay, so for outliers, always preferable metric to report is median. That is the correct answer for the question which I asked from you. So in the first case, in the case number 1, when I was not having any sort of outliers, this is the case number 1. At that point of time, it can be equally preferable. You can just report mean directly. But when I am saying specifically for case number 2, when there is an inclusion of an outlier, it is always preferable to report the median. So this is a good metric to report whenever there is an inclusion of an outlier. Whenever you can see that there is an outlier in the data. Now, how we can detect that whether there is an outlier in a data or not, that I'll try to demonstrate you in the upcoming part of the videos, where we will see that there are so many different kinds of visualizations that we can do we can create a plot like box plot, violin plot, with the help of which we can say that, okay, these are the outliers that I have, right? And I need to now focus on these outliers, and we'll try to see that how we can, take the utmost information from the outliers, or basically how we can treat those outliers in our data set. Always the removal of the outliers is not always a good option. We need to understand what are the other alternatives that we have whenever we want to treat these outliers in our data set, right? But I think this part is pretty much clear to everyone. That is the real objective of today's video, where I just want to make sure that everyone will be able to understand that whenever there is an outlier, it's always said that median is preferable as comparable to mean. Why? Why is that so? Today I think that particular part is pretty much clear to everyone. So with this, I would like to end this particular video. In the upcoming part of the video, now we will see about the shape. I hope everyone remembers that in shape, we need to discuss two parts. One is something which we have symmetric shape. One is something that we have non-symmetric shape, where we either have left skewed or we will have right skewed. So we need to understand both the aspects of them, right? So I hope that you will be able to enjoy all the series of stats that I'm going to, record, and you will be able to gain a lot of insightful concepts in the upcoming part of the videos as well. So with this, I would like to end this particular video. I hope that it's pretty much useful for everyone. Do hit like button if you are, getting something insightful from that. Share this video with your friends, whosoever is looking for this kind of content, and do subscribe my channel. It will really mean the world to me. Happy learning to all. Bye-bye, everyone.